What up, YouTube? Welcome to my garage. I've been getting a lot of DMs on Instagram, a lot of comments saying, hey Josh, go back to dev content. Hey Josh, go back to programming content. Hey Josh, where's my coding content? What's exciting in the programming world today? What's your favorite programming language? And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry if I offend you, but to me, code is mind-numbing. It is so boring. Asking me to get excited about code is like asking me to get excited about this hammer. Code is a tool. This hammer is a tool. You use tools to build things. I don't get excited that this is a hammer. I get excited about the things that I can build with it, the things that I can make, invent, or whatever it is. Like, I don't get excited about this tape measure just because I can measure stuff. I get excited that I can use it to make sure whatever I'm building is within spec. Again, it's exactly the same with code. I don't get excited about JavaScript. I don't get excited about C# or Java, whatever. I just don't care about any of that. Only thing I care about is what I'm building. Is what I'm building cool? All right, well then code is just a tool. It's just a part of the process for me. Obviously, you gotta learn how to use these tools, but when you have a project that you're interested in, I can guarantee you that it makes it a lot easier to learn how the tools work and go together, and that's how it's always been for me. Obviously, you know, you got like your regular JavaScript here, which is a hand tool, and then you got your libraries and your frameworks like the power tools. Of course, the power tools are gonna be a lot easier than using the hand tools, but again, you need a project to work with these. In my opinion, coding to code is just like nailing nails just to nail nails, or sawing wood just to saw wood. You're gonna be really good at nailing nails, cutting wood, and there's gonna be a company out there that will reward you for it, but that's not me. It's never been me. I cannot bring myself to care about working a job just coding to code every day, all day. I need to be interested in the project, in the product, in the whatever it is I'm making. I cannot bring myself to care about some corporate application or your brand new e-commerce, cryptocurrency, AI, blockchain, machine learning website. I just don't care about any of that stuff, and I can't do it all day, every day, for 8 hours. It's just, I need more than that. I need to see where the project is going. I need to see how the business is being run. I need to see how the marketing is being done. I need to see where our budget is going. Like, I need to see the complete aspect of the product, and I can't just nail nails all day. It's just not me. Be language agnostic, be tool agnostic, be able to learn what the tools do. Be able to say, oh, I need that tool? Okay, well, I guess I'll learn how to use it then, because I need to use it for this project I want to make. So when people in live chat, or in the DMs, or in the comments of YouTube, they say, Josh, React or Angular, my answer is just, who gives a shit? Use what you need to use to get the job done. This is the entire problem with programming today, or learning how to program. People are putting the cart before the horse. People are learning languages, tools, libraries, frameworks, and they don't even know why they're learning them or what they can use them for, and it just doesn't make any sense, so you end up just doing these circles and you get stuck in tutorial hell. People are learning web dev when they should be learning something like mobile dev because they want to make things for their phones. But Josh, you got React Native and all that, and you can use that to make phone apps. But these people don't know that yet. They're not there yet. People are just learning everything they can without even having a goal in mind. You know, you do a tutorial and it teaches you how to say hello world. That's what HR lady did, and she's like, when am I going to use this? Why did I make this? What can I use this for? All I want to do is make an AFK bot for my mouse, so that it just never shows that I'm offline. But she never got that far. She gave up because all these boring ass tutorials are just like, here's how to say hello world and print F. Like, who cares? It's not useful. Like, you gotta have something exciting that you wanna work towards to be able to make it through all these things. Web dev was never the passion. It was just a job. My real passion was figuring out how to get away from mechanical engineering, something that I just spent 7 years of my life getting a degree in, so that I could figure out what I actually wanted to do in life. And web dev at the time seemed like something reasonable that would let me work remote and probably pay similar amounts of money. Obviously, when I'm in the interview and the HR lady says, you know, oh, is this your passion? Are you passionate about coding? Do you eat, sleep, breathe code? Obviously, you're gonna say yes. Because, the real answer when they say, Josh, why do you want this job? My answer is to pop bottles and buy shit, duh, pay my bills, the actual answer. But you can't say that now. You have to say something like, well, obviously I'm passionate about your company because of your values, your company culture, the people, and the product that you're working on. I woke up every single day since I was a wee young little boy, and I've dreamed about working for your company. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning, and I just can't see myself anywhere else. I've worked 30 years so far just to breathe the same oxygen as the CEO in the building. And we all know that's bullshit. I know for a fact what most people work on at large corporations is boring. It wouldn't get you out of bed in the morning. If they stopped paying you, you'd stop doing it. Now again, I'll acknowledge that people do code because they really do enjoy coding, like people who do Sudoku in their free time just because they like doing it, or people that do Rubik's Cubes just because they like to solve puzzles and stuff like that. Like, there are people out there like that. So I've taught code to a lot of people one-on-one, probably 250 plus people at this point. I've landed them their dream jobs. I've done code, freelance, I've helped friends out, and I just didn't need to work in it for 20 years to know that there's so much more to life, especially when it's your job and that's what you do for 8 hours a day. It just didn't, like, once you've seen kind of one D3 graph and you've seen how APIs integrate into different web apps and databases and CRUD, like, it all kind of blends together. But let me be clear, I'm not saying that the skills of web dev and the skills of programming are bad, because they are 100% fantastic skills. They have come in clutch so many times. But again, they've came in clutch as tools when I needed them, when I set up my own servers, when I integrated APIs for different payment gateways for the things that I sell, links for those things in the description down below. They came in handy when I use the inspector, when I'm browsing different web pages, or when I'm, just knowing how the WordPress URLs work, or how URLs work in general, so I can navigate to pages that there aren't direct links to. And just that sort of intricate web dev knowledge. All these different skill sets have come in handy. So they're not bad, but you just have to have a purpose to use them for, and I found that the purpose that they wanted me to use them for at jobs was just boring. Wasn't fun, can't bring myself to give a shit about your application. That's why I'm a bad employee, because I just don't care. And what I've realized doing code is that code isn't even the most important part. It's the marketing that is the most important. If you have this fantastic application, but you cannot get people's eyes on it, you can't get people to know about it, you don't have any reach, it doesn't matter how good your application is if nobody knows about it. That's actually the bottleneck, is being able to reach people and get people to see it. You could program the cure for cancer, and you would just expect it would go viral, and of course everybody would know about it, and I wouldn't even have to put any money into marketing because it's the cure for cancer. And that is what every startup founder thinks about their application. This is essentially the best thing that's ever existed. Of course it will go viral, and I won't even need to put any money into marketing. And then the startup fails, and they wonder why. And they refuse to acknowledge that maybe they just need to learn how to get it in front of people and how to make it look nice. Attention is the new currency. If you can get attention, you can get money. While it's great that you can code and make this cool thing, if nobody uses it, it doesn't matter. It's useless, obviously, unless, of course, you just want to make it for you, so that you can use it and it helps you out in your daily life. I want to make cool shit. When I say I want to make cool shit, I want to make autonomous drones that follow a postman after he delivers my mail. Something like Michael Reeves would make, the PissBot 9000 with the Boston Dynamics robot that he made yesterday. Something like Peter Schrippel, where he just makes electric airplanes in his backyard, or the solar-powered boat part 1 that he posted yesterday. That's the stuff that I like. You got this dumb idea that has absolutely no use case whatsoever. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna do it because I wanna know. And then you just figure out how to do it. You grab the tools as you need them, you figure out what goes where, how to use what, and you put it together and you make the thing. So these days when people are like, Josh, well, can you at least still show us the good and the bad dev jobs? It's like, honestly, the best dev jobs are whatever pays you the most with the most amount of free time and the least amount of effort required to do your job. That is the best job, because unless you're C-suite executive or profit sharing or you have stock, you're not really getting profit. Your main profit from your job is your free time, because you can never get time back. You can always make more money, but you can never make more time. And so it's my recommendation that you never live to work, and you always work to live. So many people get caught up in making their entire identity their job. And they think that just because they work 80 or 100 hours a week, that it's noble and it's good for them, and it makes them seem like they have more dignity than other people, and it just ends up consuming their entire person. You know, you are not your job, you are not your title, you are not your salary. That is not what makes you you, but so many people think that their job is their complete identity, and they just let it go to their head, and I couldn't do it. I had to get out of it. That's just not me. Web dev is not my life. It is just a piece of my life. I enjoy so many other things, like working on my house, or VFX, or film and editing, or running a business, figuring out how taxes work. Like, that stuff's fun to me. Or riding motorcycles. Like, if you give me a choice between coding to code for fun and riding a motorcycle just to ride a motorcycle for fun, I'm gonna take the motorcycle, hands down. Code is a tool. Use it to do things that you're excited about. Otherwise, just go live and enjoy your life. That's what I'm gonna do. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next